High school girls basketball track opener Fremont Ross at Notre Dame. First quarter, Eagles defense taking over in the first few minutes, forces the turnover. Nia Sims running the floor, lays it in. 7-4 Eagles early on. Second quarter, Little Giants execute the inbounds play perfectly. Lindy Wolf wide open, middle of the paint. Fremont Ross in front after a 12-2 run. In the third, a little inside out leaves Wolf wide open in the corner for three. Little Giants lead by 5. Later, a minute and a half to play, and Janiah Anderson behind the arc drains the three, the big-time bucket, puts the Eagles up by 2, forces a Fremont Ross timeout. This is going to come down to the final seconds, 15 to go. Abby Cahill all alone on the opposite block for the easy bucket. 50-47 Little Giants. Eagles with the last chance. Dakota Smith can't get it to fall. Little Giants hold on for the 50-47 win.
Ready to play. And coach told me just get it down below and score. Make sure we pass the ball around, look inside. And, if they come in, look for kickouts and stuff. Where we're just trying to move forward than last year and just keep going.
We're going to keep it going with Tim Clagg and Sandy Brown from Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, their season opener against Fremont Ross, and this game had a little bit of everything. In the first quarter, both teams really struggled taking care of the basketball, but the turning point in that opening quarter was when Coach Juan Vela called a timeout with about 3.5 minutes left, and then we saw the adjustment in the game plan, get the ball inside to Janiah Holmes.
And that's exactly what they did. I mean, they followed that plan to a T. You mentioned after that timeout, it's almost like a switch, just kind of light bulb just went off for Fremont Ross, and we saw a completely different team. They, picked up their defensive pressure, and like you mentioned, they were able to move the ball around and find Holmes down low, and she was making it pay.
And a different look this season for Notre Dame. They want to play up-tempo, make teams uncomfortable and speed them up. Well, they had a lot of success playing in that high-tempo offense, getting a lot of transition baskets, especially from their lone senior, Dakota Smith, with 16.
And we saw Notre Dame pushing the ball definitely earlier in that first half, and they were giving Fremont a little bit of run for their money. But you know what? Fremont Ross made that adjustment, and they were able to almost give them a little taste of their own medicine, especially in that fourth quarter.
The toughness. I think that's one thing Travis Galloway is going to be very happy with. His group trailed by 10 late in the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter, they were ignited. They came back. They took the lead on a big three from Janiah Anderson.
And, if I'm Travis Galloway, you got to be proud. Although you didn't come out on top with the win, you got to be proud of your team because, one, they didn't back down. They didn't back down, and they were able to still push and fight through, the adversity. And you know what? They were able to fight through the momentum because Fremont Ross was gaining it, and they were able to come back and still make their run as well.
Fremont Ross moves to 4-0 on the young season. They're next in action Thursday against Whitmer. For Notre Dame, they drop to 0-1, and it's a rivalry game here at home again on Thursday against the Arrows.